Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit that subscribe button. It's free to you and it means the world to me. This episode of our 2 cents is brought to you by Nothing in a Can. Ever feel overwhelmed by your to-do list, dreading that thought of doing literally anything? Try Nothing in a Can. The only product designed to help you get obviously nothing done faster. Just one quick spritz and you'll be procrastinating like a professional, like the pro in no time. Our patent pending formula is, I can't even read, scientifically crafted to contain exactly 0 productivity boosting ingredients. It's been carefully engineered by a team of people who would rather be doing anything other than their jobs. Anything else other than their jobs. And for our premium users, we now offer Nothing in a Can Ultra. Twice the price for double the nothing. It's like a regular nothing, but fancier. Tired of doing things? Try Nothing in a Can for the ultimate intentional on productivity. Warning: may cause sudden couch magnetism and severe nap attacks. Not available in stores because it doesn't exist. And remember, Nothing in a Can, because sometimes doing nothing is doing everything. You know, that ad really portrays my lifestyle, where I rather be doing literally nothing than anything that I do. Well, other than the podcast, because I really enjoy talking to the 106 people that I have now subscribed. Well, 105 now. Well, hopefully for tomorrow is 6. But we get one. We acquire 2 people and we lose 4 every single time, which is good. But it's better if they stayed. It would be a lot better. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, as of Saturday night, most TikTok content creators were running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Why? And I'm saying that because I was sitting here trying to figure out, well, what the hell am I going to do? I don't know what to do. Should I just go live on Instagram? But we didn't want to give Mark Zuckerberg fucking more money. Yeah, we didn't want to do that. We didn't want to give him more money, so we wanted to stay away from that. But ultimately, we decided, we should just, the show must go on.
But also, he already has enough money.
Yes, he does. He has plenty of money. He does not need any more money. He has enough money for his kids' to never have to work in their lifetime, ever. So what is the need to have more? Like, I don't get it. I will never understand when you have millions of dollars in your bank account. Isn't it time to say, all right, I'm done. I got enough money to fuck around the rest of my life and not do anything or work for anybody for that matter. And I can live a fulfilled life just to spend this money. But no, stupid people just want to create generational wealth. I don't want my future kids to suffer. Well, I say fuck the future kids. The kids that you have now are the ones that matter. Yes, that's how I feel about that. That was good. Future kids don't matter. They're not here right now. You should just be living your life to the fullest. Not to be making the fullest amount of money, right? To the most amount of money, I should say. Fullest, most, same thing, different words. That's what it means. Anyways, So it was a sad day on Saturday night where TikTok didn't work anymore. And, it put a lot of things into perspective. Like, what am I going to do? Well, obviously there was nothing I could have done about it. So like I said, the show must go on, and the show did go on, and we actually did very good. Maybe it was because TikTok wasn't working, and everybody who would look at what the hell I'm doing, they went to to YouTube or Instagram or wherever they went.
Yeah, and also thanks for 8 views though.
Yes, we had 8 views on our live last night, so that is very good. That is a step forward from what we've had. Although our episode last week got like 50-something views. Now, that doesn't mean that people stayed and watched the whole thing, but if you did, thank you. Thank you. Just stay there for like 10 minutes and it'll give me the view. That's it. That's all I need. I need to pump those numbers up. Anyways, it was a sad day because, content creators last night were running around with their chickens, with their heads like a chick with their, they were running around like a chicken with their heads cut off. God damn, I can't get it together. You're going to have to go a little lower on the volume on that one. Go one line lower. Hit her again. Let me see. That's good. God damn. That's how I was feeling last night. I didn't know what to do. It was a sad day. Sad times for millennials that they took another application. Vines, I never got into Vines, so I don't really know what the hell people mean like when they say, no, Vines is gone. They took that one away too. Man, shut your... Well, I think that's where that came from, actually. From Vines. I don't know. I'm not sure on that. But anyways, so TikTok, they took it away for like Saturday. They literally took it away for about, 5 to 5:12. It was back at 10:30. That's when I checked. So about 17 hours, they took TikTok away for 17 hours.
And also by the time you guys went to sleep, it came back right at midnight.
It came back at midnight?
Yeah.
Oh, well. No, I wasn't awake. No, I was already asleep. Good thing. Good thing I wasn't awake anymore. But you know what? Knowing that TikTok was gone, life felt more productive.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, it did. Life felt more productive at least for me, in my case, for 17 hours. Felt more productive. I wasn't stuck on TikTok. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is, this is what I found mostly offensive about people I was mostly offended by people's actions, right? Now, I understand the sentiment that people loved TikTok. They wanted to keep TikTok, so they were looking for an alternative option, right? So where did everybody run to? First, everybody was running to Lemonade. Well, turns out Lemonade was part of that deal, so that one was going away. Right? Yes. But that's not offensive. The people were running to Lemonade. That's not offensive. What I found most offensive, and what is the word I'm looking for? When you're a traitor to your nation. All those people were traitors to the nation. But you know what? I don't blame those people for trading the nation, because the nation betrays them. The nation betrayed every single one of us by censoring TikTok, by taking away TikTok for that amount of time, even though they didn't take it forever, although it's not back forever either, because I think Trump said it was for like 90 days, if I'm not mistaken. If it came back, it was coming back for like an extra 90 days so that they could find a solution to keep TikTok running the way it has been. Because you know what? 170 million people, 170 million voices, 170 million content creators. Well, that's not everybody's a content creator, but 170 million TikTok users in the U.S. wanted to keep it. But a couple hundred of senators, Republicans, Democrats, whatever the fuck they were, they said, well, you know what? 170 million people, opinions does not matter. God damn is right. They didn't give a shit that 170 million people wanted to keep the app open. They didn't.
Man, shut your...
That's what we wanted to tell them, because everything was a lie. Everything had to do with Meta, and this is what's very suspicious. That I don't know where this is gonna turn to, because Facebook has officially also made a TikTok account. There was other people offering to buy the fucking app to keep it open, but you know what? All those people,
Jimmy.
yeah, Mr. Beast wanted to buy it. That CEO from Shark Tank, whatever the hell his name is, wanted to buy it too. Elon Musk offered to buy it or something like that too.
And also, I think TikTok is worth like $2.6 billion.
It's a lot of money. Imagine, look at the market. I know TikTok works around the world, and they sell around. People have stores on TikTok, right? And they sell around the world too. So look at how much money people were going to be losing if it did really go away like they said it was.
Like thousands
and thousands of dollars of people's living expenses would have been taken away. Not expenses. Living money to live off of. But like I said, I was sad, but a month prior to Saturday, I was like, fuck, take it away. Who gives a shit? TikTok is fucking blocking my videos, not letting people view my shit. Good. Take it the fuck away. But when they did, I was sad. It was a sad day. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. It was a sad day, a Saturday night. Put it lower. No, keep it on, but put it lower. Lower. That, like that. It was a sad Saturday night. There was no TikTok, so we had to resort to other things. For us, it didn't matter at all because we were here doing our live, reading the news of the world. Reading the news. It didn't really matter to us because we were sitting here. What it did matter was like, where are we going to go live on now? Well, we do live on YouTube's and on the YouTubes and on TikTok. So we referred to go. Is that refer the right word? Well, anyways, we went to Instagram to try to do a live there, but I'm so smart that I forgot to plug my phone in. And so we didn't go live
also,
there.
While we were doing Instagram, remember, it's a maybe, because remember how there was a helicopter flying by and everything just turned off?
Yes. And I think the government is spying on me because as soon as I started doing the live, there was a helicopter flying over my house. And for some reason, my internet wasn't working. So I was like, what the hell? They knew I was about to get online to start spitting some facts. Well, except we got to apologize for last week. Because last week we were reading, the numbers on the fires that have burned, the acres that have burned. You're supposed to read the shit before I start reading it. And you're supposed to tell me, oh, yeah, those are the numbers for 2025. All the numbers we were reading were for this goddamn year. They weren't for 2023 like we had said. And you should have corrected me. You should have told me, that says 2023, not 2025.
It said 2023?
2025 it said. Oh. So we gave wrong numbers. But still, nonetheless, it doesn't take away from the fact that we had worse fires. All right, back to today. That was for last week. Last week, we got a couple of things wrong. But again, we're not going to correct it. We're just going to keep moving along. And if I'm wrong, well, whoopsie daisy. I was wrong. But anyways, I was upset that people were switching to Rednote and going to learn Mandarin.
Stop!
Yes, that's what I wanted to tell people. What are you doing? You
Stop!
Traitor to the nation. You disgusting people who decided to go suck the tit of a communist regime.
Man, shut your...
Yes, China it's a communist regime, but it seems like they might be doing better than us. Because apparently they don't have homeless people over there. And this is what we found out when people started what's the word? Being refugees on Rednote. That sounds like there was a war going on and people were migrating somewhere else to live somewhere else, right? That sounds like war. It is a war. It is a psychological war. Remember, they are trying to fuck with your head. They are trying to get you to give up all your power. They are. God damn is correct. But I think people are traitors because they went to Rednote and they were trying to learn Mandarin. They were trying to use... See, I even learned how to use that app without even using it. This is how much people were posting about dumbass Rednote. Which if you stop and think, remember, there was a movie, ex-president Obama and ex-translating Big Mike. Big Mike. What was the point I was making? I lost my train of thought. Fuck. Oh, Traders to the Nation. Remember, predictive programming is a real thing. I've said it before and I will say it again. Can you see that clamp? No? Yeah. Okay, good, because it's bothering me right there right now. Anyways, but remember, this is predictive programming at its finest. And in the movie, left the world behind from the Obamas and Big Mike. In that movie, there was red notes dropping from the sky. And what is the name of that app? Rednote. That is called predictive programming. They knew that was coming, and something happened where, I'll tell you what happened. Trump won. That's what happened. So that's why we get to keep it. And Trump said it before. You know what? I had faith. I had faith that Trump was going to save it. And you know why? Because he said that he has a soft spot for TikTok because it helped him win the election. And that was the problem. That is exactly the problem why the Democrats wanted to get rid of this app. Microphone.
It's also, isn't it the reason because they don't want people like helping?
That's part of the reason they want to keep the more division they have within the communities, the more they benefit from it. These people live off of chaos. Chaos is good for them because it makes them money and it gives them power.
So they want it?
They want chaos.
So then that's why
they want chaos, so that way people's not paying attention to what they are doing. Like the war in Ukraine. Remember how we were talking about yesterday where we said where I told you that they accidentally sent $6 billion to Ukraine?
Oh, yeah.
$6 billion extra dollars on top of the 4 that they were already giving them.
12 million?
Billion. 10 actually. Something like that.
Damn.
10 billion. That is more than I've ever made in my lifetime. In the 32 years of life, in the 15 years I've been working, I don't think I've even made close to $1 billion. God damn is correct. And these people are over here trying to fuck with other people for a couple hundreds of dollars. But you know what? And you know what? Let me back up to the fires of last week. This was more fucking interesting that I find interesting, right? Now, some shit happens within our country, within America, God damn it, the greatest nation in the world. But it's fucked up right now. But we'll get it fixed because Trump's here now. But anyways, this is what I find interesting that the Democrats do a lot.
It's actually tomorrow when he gets into the office.
It's today, actually.
It is? I thought it was tomorrow.
This drops tomorrow, so it's today.
Ah.
You're supposed to talk in the future.
I didn't know.
Well, now you know. Anyways, lost my train of thought. What was I saying? The fires. Oh, this is what I find interesting. Some horrific situation happens where people lose property and some people lose lives too. And the government turns around and tries to give every single one of those people, oh, here you go, here's $700, and this is what we could do to get you guys off your feet. Just $700 when you lost a house that's probably worth the house alone over $500,000. And they want to come around and just, here you go, $700 so you could get back on your feet. What the fuck am I going to do with $700? Sleep under a bridge? No, but it's okay. It's okay. Ukraine can get an extra $6 billion an accident. And nobody cares. They just fucking keep the money. And you know what I find more interesting about this whole situation with Ukraine and all that BS? That the government, not the government, there's government officials for Ukraine in the army that have properties in LA, like billion-dollar properties. That's what I find interesting. And if you go to vids for pod, yeah, right. I'm gonna remind you how things were 12 years ago in an area where today is a war terror. Put something that says 12 year to type in search 12 YR. Yeah, 12 YR. The number 12. Yeah. You're going to type that in there. It says Putin or Zelensky 12 years ago. Okay, that one. Okay, you're going to bring that one up in that one. I'm going to show you guys where things were 12 years ago, meaning who was in power 12 years ago? Obama, maybe? Make sure the audio is low, okay? Yeah, show it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna get it's not monetized. This shit's not gonna lose anything. That's a word-written country or not. That motherfucker right there, not the one with the glasses, but the other guy, it's President. I can't hear it. Yeah, I told him. Higher. That's it. Look at that. You see that? He's an actor. Who is he performing for? Stop it right there. Back up a bit.
Yep, Zelensky. And he actually shouted to Putin even earlier.
Who's that? Back it up again.
Actor energy.
Who is that? That's President Putin from Russia. Those two are at each other's throat right now. And I'm supposed to believe that these people don't get along? Look at what happened in this event. Go ahead, keep playing it.
Yanukovych and Putin were watching a comedy show. Guess who was on stage? Yep, Zelensky. And he actually shouted to Putin.
See, shout out to Putin.
For Ukraine's debts.
Put it higher. Too much. Right
Apparently, after Putin went back home, he really did write off part of Ukraine's debt.
There you go.
Are roasting it like this.
You see how good things were about 12 years ago, right?
6, then randomly going back to rewatch season 1. Later on, Putin had this to say about Zelensky. He's a great actor that takes talent, deep emotions, but handling things rationally needs a different set of skills.
Now,
Maybe
and you
he
ask
has
them today,
but
what
I
is
haven't
it?
seen it.
What is their opinion of each other today? Right? 12 years ago, it was, oh, shout out to Putin. Hey, you should clear a couple of those $1 million debts that we have with Russia. And what did Putin did? He was kind enough to clear that debt and how to play the other one. Look for minerals. Yeah, type minerals. And now the things that they're fighting for is minerals. Now, before it was shout out, you see it? Yeah, make sure we hear it too, though. I don't know, but just not too high, though. Like the same as the other one. More. Start it again. Okay, now, hold on. Now, 12 years later, 12 years ago, it was all shout out to Putin, my friend. Please, relieve us of some of the debt that we have with you. And Putin, being the generous man that he is, he relieved them of some of the fucking Ukrainian debt that they had. Fast forward 12 years later.
They're sitting on $1 trillion worth of minerals that could be good to our economy. So I want to keep helping our
They found minerals in Ukraine, and now, hey, leave that shit alone because guess who wants it? The greatest nation in all the fucking land wants it. Goddamn America. They want it. Trillions of dollars worth of minerals that they could use on batteries.
We can win this. They need our help. Yes, we need, and we have already the biggest help.
Something about this seems staged.
Is the whole thing is staged?
And his colleagues
Oh.
to Congressman.
Because here's the thing. Look. Okay, you can stop this now. Now we know 12 years ago they were all butt buddies. Now they're at each other's throat trying to kill each other because of minerals, right? But anyways, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Look at him now fighting. Whatever. Anyways, that is today's fucking dealio. That is today's deal. The fight over the war is for minerals purpose. We need minerals because by 2035 in California and most of America is probably more than likely going to go electric. No more gas-powered vehicles being sold, allegedly. But we'll see, because look, if you pay attention to the California fires, we'll tie that down to this. If we pay attention to the California fires, we've seen those Teslas burn. And I don't think they made it any better by being batteries. I don't think they made it any easier for the firefighters, let alone have a factory like a day ago, burning in Northern California, Central California. There's a factory that makes batteries being burned down to the ground where the firefighters can't absolutely do anything because they have to let the fire burn because it's chemicals that they can't fucking spread around. They got to let the chemicals burn. So is it a great idea that we're all going to go into something that we're just going to use batteries on everything? What if there's a stick on the road and it pokes the bottom of my car? Now my car's on fire and my battery's fucking fucked up. And now I don't have no powers to my door. How the fuck am I going to get out of the car? I'm just going to burn.
Man, shut your...
Right? So it's not a great idea that we're going to go into electric unless some of those things are resolved. But how can they resolve those things? I don't know. We'll find out in the near future. But anyways, this episode of Our 2 Cents is brought to you by Invisiband. Ever find regular workouts? Fuck. God damn. Ever find regular workout bands too visible? Do you wish you could wear wristbands that nobody can see? Introducing Invisiband, the world's first fitness accessory that's 100%, Accessory. What did I say? Accessory.
You said accessory.
Did I say accessory? Yeah. Don't ruin my ad. First fitness accessory that it's 100% invisible and weighs absolutely nothing. Watch, when I listen to the recording again, I know what the fuck I read. They have made with our patent Airflex technology, which ensures maximum comfort with minimal materials. Because there's no material, perfect for gym goers who hate commitment. And the best part, you don't even have to remember to bring them with you because they are already there. They are already there. Order now and you will receive not one, but 3 Invisibands for the low price of $49.99. Just imagine the looks you'll get when people don't see them. Invisiband. Feel the burn without feeling a thing. Dun, dun, dun. You don't got that one. Oh, yeah, we do, huh? Yeah, I think that's the one I was thinking. Anyways, so by the grace of Daddy Trump, we got TikTok back. TikTok is back the whole week before I could not concentrate on my job. All I could do was mope around because I knew TikTok was going to be gone. And in 90 days, we're just going to go through that shit all over again. Where that's what we're going to tell them before they ban it again in 90 days. That's what Daddy Trump got us. 90 extra days on TikTok. And we'll find out if it does go through or not. Hopefully they don't take it away. I mean, it's very contradicting to what I said a couple of weeks ago where I was like, take that shit away. No, don't. Don't take it away. But anyways.
90 days from now would be April 19th.
April 19th of the year 2025.
Yep.
So April 13th of the year 2029.
And it's
we're
April
going to be,
19th.
we might be hit with an asteroid called Apophis.
Isn't that just gonna fly by Earth?
Well, there's a chance that it might go through our magnetic field and it might get caught and it'll just get pulled into us. And it's just gonna... That meteor is supposed to be a dino killer.
A dino killer?
Yes. Supposed to be big. I don't even know, 2 kilometers, 2 miles wide, I think they said. I don't even know how much a mile is.
A mile's like...
I mean, no, I know how much a mile is, kilometer. I'm not an idiot European. Oh, a kilometer, 20 kilometers. Bitch, why don't you just say 25 miles? That's not the point. The point is, that the Bible says we are going to be... No, what is it? We're going to see dark times. We're going to see dark times in the future. And I think, you know, like I said a couple of weeks ago too, I said it. I think that my grandparents were right when they were saying the hard times are coming and the end times are coming. Because honestly, it does feel like the end times are coming. Now we're just waiting to get obliterated by the fucking 2029 asteroid or meteor, whatever the fuck it is, that's going to come near us, that it might just kill us. It might, but it might not. But before that happens, Japan being the innovative country that everybody applauds. Oh, those people are so nice. They don't do nothing. Oh yeah, have you heard of the rape of King Nam? Yeah, is it Japanese? I hope it's Japanese. I hope it. Yeah, we get it wrong. We get shit wrong all the time. It doesn't matter. We'll blame them for it.
Okay.
Oh no, that was China actually.
Stop!
China? I don't know. Anyways. Let's not blame him for nothing. Never mind. It's someone's fault. It's someone in Asia's fault. Maybe India, because they like showering themselves with cow piss and dog poop. I mean, cow poop, not dog poop. Dogs are probably disgusting to them. But cow shit, you know what's even more disgusting about that Indian Asian culture? That Hindu stuff that they do where they adore cows and they treat cows like gods and shit like that. The craziest shit to me is they have a fucking place where they fucking have all the fucking cows take a shit. And guess what do they do with the shit? You know what? But cow shit, I will say, cow shit is good for plants. I mean, it's shit. Okay? So it's good for plants. So what these people do is they have their babies, like they sit them down on there and they push them on the fucking cow shit and they fucking smear cow shit on them. Because it's God stuff.
Man, shut your...
Yes. Cow shit's smeared on babies in India. And you know what? The UN is not coming in there and saying that's child abuse. But yeah, right. But in El Salvador, if the president of El Salvador is putting all those criminals in jail, hey, and it doesn't give them enough. He only gives them beans and rice and the tortilla, and that's it.
By the way,
that's abuse. That's a human abuse. But fucking smearing cow shit on kids is not human abuse.
Man, shut your...
What'd you say? I wanted to get it off my chest before I forgot because I knew if I didn't say I was going to forget.
Well, I mean, it is good though.
What's good?
Tortilla with beans and eggs.
Well, no, it's just rice, beans, and tortilla.
Oh.
Nothing else. That's what prisoners get in El Salvador.
Oh, prisoners.
Yes, that's all they get. Sometimes they only get a bread, they said, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Teach them the lesson that they need to be taught. Because look at how people like. Look, you in your lifetime you will meet somebody that doesn't care about getting in trouble with the law, because they'll just go to jail and they'll come out in a couple of weeks and they'll be fine because they'll have 3 meals, TV, and whatever the fuck they want in there. The only thing they can't have is go out. Right? But anyways, we're talking about Japan, right? Japan has approved the ability to mix human DNA with animal DNA. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna connect those two, but don't show that one yet. Because look, they were like, before they were already having some I don't know if it was embryos or I don't know what it is, but it was things that are actual brains that they were putting computers on them, and they would live like about an hour or so, and then they would die. They had those things. But now what they're doing is, what they were doing a couple months ago, we talked about it on the podcast, actually. We went over it. We showed it. What they were doing is mixing human brain activity with the computer. That's what they were doing. Now Japan has taken it a step further. Now
China.
Japan.
China.
No, it's Japan. Japan is approved. That video that you're going to show right now is China, but that's what I said. I will tie it. All right. So Japan has allowed scientists to be able to mix human DNA with the excuse of it being for organ donations. Like, because everybody knows how long it takes to get in line for an organ donation, right? Everybody knows it's a long process. Everybody knows it's a long wait. So their excuse is that people will have organs available to them at any time that they need it. That's the excuse. Which, yes, stop. You're mixing human and animal. What if eventually it gets to the point where they create a human-animal hybrid? Which it's not far from the realm of possibility, which is not. Because look, if they've gone through the process to ask for this approval so that they can publicly test all this shit out and mix it and see if it works or not, at some point in some time, they already done it. Because the only way they'll get a permit is if they tell whoever the fuck they get the permit from, if they tell them exactly what they're getting.
Wait, so then they could make... So by now, then they probably have a robot that'll kill anything within seconds?
There is a robot that powers itself with human corpse. A human eating machine. And that's what they're using in the Ukrainian war, because a lot of the bodies that they're just grabbing, they're just taking them somewhere else, and they're not saying where they went or if they're dead or who's dead and who's not. Let me know when you're ready. So yes, well, knowing that Japan is now going to be able to have organs on demand for whenever they need it, this is what my opinion is. I think it's a good idea, but I think it's also a bad idea. The good of it is because people will live longer. The bad in it is because the bad of it is people are going to live longer. Right? We already have people, stealing their kids' blood in order for them to live longer. They already do that. There's a guy that spends, I don't even know how many millions of dollars every day just to stay young. I mean, I don't understand that. Like I said, I don't think I've made $1 billion in my life. How do these people make millions of dollars without fucking having to worry about anything else, and then they spend it stupidly? What is that? Well, and does it eat humans? Well, I know it's like a machine.
So, like, because inside of its mouth, like, it spins rapidly where it just shreds it all in the bone.
Oh, I don't know. I'd imagine it would have to be something like that. All right. So remember, I've told you the body is it's an energy. It's a battery. All right. So it's when it powers itself, it's stealing that energy. But if soldiers are already dead, what energy is it getting? If it's like that.
Insects?
No, not insects. It's probably just burning the bodies, and while it burns, it just powers itself.
Also, it, like, takes a bit for it to power it.
Like a steam engine or something like that.
So, wait, so it's like our stomachs because it takes time to.
Well, it's fuel, yeah, something like that. But this is an actual machine. You're thinking of like what you showed me, like that Venom character, right? That's what you're thinking. No, but it's something similar to that. It's something similar to that, but it's not quite that. But it's something that does that. But it's an actual machine that's supposed to be powered by getting rid of dead bodies.
So it gets rid of it?
It burns it. I don't know what it does to it.
Because that's, like, similar to the one I just showed you, but it spits it right back out of its head.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it spits something out, but I don't know what. But yes, so Japan has allowed people, scientists, to mix human DNA with animal DNA. Because like I said, it's a good thing, but it's a bad thing because people will live longer. And it's a bad thing because people will live longer. Although I don't mind living longer. You know what? I would love to live not 300, maybe 3. You know, it would be cool to live 300 years.
I think North Korea is trying to figure that out. Just to
King
keep
King Jong-un alive for 300
Yeah.
years. That chubby fuck. Anyways, but that's in Japan. And you know, it's not the only country that's doing this advance in technology. No. Look at what Japan, look at what this is what China has done. Let's watch it. With AI, yes.
But what's happening in China right now is on a whole other level. They've created an AI robot that's unlike anything we've seen before. And trust me, when I first heard about this, my mind was blown. Let's cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase.
This isn't your average robot with a silicon brain. Nah, these mad scientists have gone and given it a brain made from actual living cells. You're not mishearing
That's
me.
the brain
We're
I was
talking about
telling
a
you
robot
about.
with a partially biological brain. They've crossed a line that many thought was uncrossable.
They
redefining
mixed
the
AI
very
with
essence of artificial
the human
intelligence.
brain.
Now, before you start picturing some kind of cyborg monstrosity, let me paint you a clearer picture. They're calling this
Show
thing
me.
a brain on a chip. Sounds pretty futuristic, right? Well, it kind of is. Instead of relying on traditional computer circuits, these researchers have grown teeny tiny brain cells in a lab and
Those
plopped
are the
them
ones I
onto
was
a
telling you about that we've
microchip.
already
With
talked
surgical
about.
precision, they've transplanted the essence of human cognition into the cold heart of a machine, kickstarting a whole new era of smart machines.
There it is.
Wait, so does that mean they can perfectly replica of a human walking?
Yes. As of today, yes. So when people tell you the future is going to be crazy, no. The future is already here.
Wait, so then does that mean the CIA and FBI are probably going to use that for, like, dangerous?
They probably already do. They probably use it in like scenarios that are not public. All right.
Public?
Make sure it's not showing.
Yeah, it's not showing.
Okay, but anyways, yes. I even brought it up. We were talking about exactly that, where they added a chip to like something like a human brain cell or whatever the hell it is. They did that. And now what they're doing in Japan is, mixing DNA with animal DNA. Which like I said, it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. But also, if you're a believer, and people who are believers, religious, and all that type of sort of deal, right? They think it's a sin. But is it a sin to save someone that you love? It's only ridiculous and crazy until it's for somebody that you know and love. That's the only way that you'll probably turn around and be like, you know what? They have this shit that they could do with an animal lung, an animal heart. Cut me open, put it in there. I'm gonna live longer. Or cut him open. They're gonna live longer. They're gonna be fine after that. But then what happens if people start turning around and taking acting like the animal that they got the human part from? What if people start turning into like a dog or a pig, and then you have human pigs?
Wait, so then eventually there could be like a dog merged with a giraffe.
No. That's not what they're doing.
Or I'm
human with an animal.
Oh, so
not animal with animal. It's human
so
with
it's
an animal.
Human with it.
Yes, but like I said, the reason behind it that they are saying is because they want to save people's lives. But how many more people do they need to save? How many more people does the world need? And people say that, and I say that until it happens to you, until it's your time to go. You're gonna be like, bro, they should put that on me so I live longer. But I'm pretty sure people get to a point where they're like, I'm done with this shit. I lived long enough. I'm tired of this.
Okay.
Yes. So that is happening in Japan. Like I said, it's good because people will live longer lives. Maybe a more fulfilled life. That would be advantageous. That would be great if people, live a more superficial life, a life that's more productive. So this is just pull it up. Make sure they see it. Yeah, show it. So yes, Japan has approved a research allowing scientists to create human animal embryos, essentially combining human and animal DNA by permitting the development of animal embryos containing human cells, which can be transplanted into surrogate animals to potentially grow human organs within them. This is often referred to as creating human-animal chimeras, and was approved by the Japanese Ministry of Education, Culture, Sport, Science, and Technology in 2019. Well, there you go. They've been doing that shit for over 6 years.
That's crazy.
Imagine what they are capable of doing now.
Making something that's killer.
Probably. I want them to get to the point where they can make a monster that the regular people have to hunt down with like shotguns or something like that. That would be really cool. No, like a real animal the people have to attack. Like it's attacking them, but you have to get rid of them. Like the short-faced bear that people got rid of in like I don't even know what hundreds a long time ago. There was a thing that I think is it's called a short-faced bear, and it used to walk in 2 legs. It was like a giant bear. It's like a 15-foot giant bear or something like that. God damn is correct. But anyways, Elon Musk's rocket exploded, and at first, it's perfect timing though the way it happened, because right now there's another talk that there's going to be another alien disclosure and everything like that, and all this conspiracies that there's an alien mothership heading our way. Right? That shit scared me, actually. There is a conspiracy that there is a mothership heading to our planet that has a alien life. The alien life that we've all been waiting for, and that we're going to have to wait a little longer. Because everybody thought they were... Play it. Yeah. Because everybody thought, oh my God, they're here. The aliens are here. But no, it was a miscalculation, or not a miscalculation, an error where Falcon 7 exploded in the air while heading out into outer space. God damn is correct. What in the hell? It's just an explosion. And no, it did not hit the firmament. God, it did not hit the firmament. Like there's people like, oh my God, it hit the firmament, it shattered the firmament. There is no firmament. There is not flat earth. Or maybe there is. Maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe the earth is flat. Maybe the earth is a triangle. How about that?
How can it be a triangle? Because the edges would be either hot or really cold.
Maybe it's a triangle that's flat.
Still makes no sense.
Should have been like, okay. Maybe it's a triangle that's flat.
Okay.
So yes, and you know what? That you have Jeff Bezos celebrating, because like Elon Musk rocket failed, but ours made it into outer space.
Stop!
Yes, stop. How many rockets has sent into outer space and gotten back to the Earth? And how many have you sent and gotten back to Earth? Absolutely just one. Yes. Anyways, Jeff Bezos is play it again. Yeah, you just ruined my comment. Is a pig. Although I do enjoy ordering stuff from Amazon, and I feel like a like a pig when I do. But anyway. It did not hit the firmament. There is no firmament. The earth is not flat or triangular. They say the earth is round. But I don't know. I've never been there. I've never seen it. But anyways, so you know what? People get offended by things that they come across in their daily lives. And you know what? Some people speak different languages, so some words mean different than what we think they mean, because as Americans, well, you know what? I'm not going to put myself in that scenario because I know 2 languages and most of you fucks only know 1. Okay is correct. People need to learn languages so that mistakes like this don't happen to you and you don't look like an idiot.
Man, shut your...
Play it.
Tonight, the DMV is apologizing after issuing personalized license plates that appear to mock the October 7th attack in Israel.
But could this all be just a misunderstanding?
Okay, so pause it there. On October 7th of, what is it?
An Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo was
is it 2021, I think it was. 2022?
Could this all be just a misunderstanding?
Attack in Israel.
Leave it.
DMV is apologizing after issuing personalized license plates that appear to mock the October 7th attack in Israel.
But could this all be just
Let it play.
a misunderstanding, or wondering if the plates could be interpreted in more than one way? An Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo is in the newsroom with the vehicle owner's explanation. Tim?
Puto, see? You can mistake in that too. Go ahead.
Puto.
Play it.
This is a Filipino family that owns the car, and the word that they put on their license plate, very common in their culture, it simply means grandfather. And that's who owns the car, a proud grandfather. And they say this has nothing to do with Israel, nothing to do with Hamas, and the real meaning has been lost in translation. At first glance, the
LOL, October 7.
The social media account Stop Anti-Semites posted this photo on X, and it's
You know what?
viral.
This is how people were like, oh, Israel this,
October
Israel
7th.
that, or whatever the fuck, whoever it is. That's what happened October 7th.
Hamas, the largest
They
massacre of
threw
Jews
bombs
since
in
the
that
Holocaust,
festival.
But deciding to put that phrase on their
And it
car
happened on
flaunt it
October
around
7th.
town. But
But it looks like it says,
only hear on
LOL,
ABC7,
October
the car owner's
7th.
son, who
Well,
says on a Twitter space,
LOL.
wants to clear the air.
I think this is just a total big misunderstanding.
He says it's tough to tell because there's no
Anyways,
spacing
it just
on
means
the license
grandpa.
plate, but it's
Don't be
not
an idiot. People try to be
shut your...
like, this is how stupid people are. People see some shit and they think it's something else and they try to be all. Now go to Vids for Pod again and look up for girl mixed Israel. No, put Israel flag. Just put Israel flag. Yeah. This is how stupid people are, People need to fucking learn shit before they do. And in this case, people need to learn some fucking geography. People need to learn some language. They need to not assume that most people are out there being sarcastic like we do here at our 2 cents. No. Like some dumbass goes and does some shit like this. Look. Like just because the flags are the same color, it doesn't mean it's the same fucking country.
Let me take this down right now. I'm taking this down. You don't support this shit right over here. There's a genocide. You know that, right? They're killing children. What do you believe? What do you think? What is the purpose of this? What's the purpose?
This is Greek.
What?
Hey, that flag is Greek.
Really?
It's not even Israel.
Oh, I thought it was Israel. My bad.
Like it has a fucking cross. It doesn't have a stupid star on it. It's got crosses on it. It's not a star. Like, this is how stupid people are. They think they want to be the saviors of everything. How about you fucking correct your life before you start fucking trying to correct everywhere else, you dumb shit? I get offensive. You know what? I had promised myself I would not start yelling like this anymore, but I failed completely today.
No, keep doing it.
I failed. I had a plan only because I don't want to be a bad example for you. I want to be a good example, and maybe I should be a bad example of what not to do. We'll look at it that way. We're gonna be a bad example of what not to do. There was something else. What are we at? What time are we at? Oh, okay. So there's this other guy that I came across on TikTok, right? Good old TikTok. Yeah, I'm glad it's not gone. But there's a good guy.
Even though you've been hoping for it.
I was hoping for it, and when it was gone, I was sad. I didn't want it to be gone. That's how I felt. Put it down. TikTok was gone for 17 hours out of my life. And there was absolutely nothing I could have done. So I had to go to YouTube Shorts. Anyways, that was good, right? That was good. I'm gonna cut that and post that. That's gonna be the first post I make. Anyways, so I came across this guy on TikTok, and I find it offensive when people get good at something and they start, talking low on other content creators that are following the same path and want to do something similar to what they're doing. Right? So this guy came across another content creator that's actually doing the same thing as you. And then, he starts making all this comments. You're not my homie. You're not my homie. That guy over there is just copy and paste. Well, isn't that what the fuck we're all doing? Aren't we all just copying and pasting everybody else? You just do it your own way? Yes. Bull crap. I got aggravated. So I commented on his copy and paste LOL. Because look, you could get good at something, but don't talk down on other people that are trying to come up and do the same thing that you're doing, and they're not as good as you are yet.
And also they do copy stuff, but make it slightly better.
But that's what I said. Like copy, like make it your own. Like you put your own touch to it. But this guy just does news around town, and I guess he didn't like it when somebody else is trying to do the same thing as he's doing.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that.
There's thousands of people that do news all over the place.
Exactly.
So I don't know what the fuck this idiot's talking about, copy and paste. I mean, I don't know. You find some success and you stay in your lane being successful. You don't fucking try to step on somebody else. We've never tried to step on anybody else on our 2 cents. Well, we kind of have by talking shit about everybody else. But...
And also that one woman that didn't find Peace Game's art.
Oh, you know what? I didn't post that. I got to post that. I was scared for a second because I was like... You know what I thought about afterwards? I was like, what if she was being sarcastic?
Probably not, because you can actually kind of see it in her eyes.
That's actually true. But you could actually see it in my glasses that I was about to cry right now, but I really wasn't. I took acting classes, and I've never told you this. You never told me? I've never told you that I've taken acting classes. I took acting classes when I was 13 years old. Mom wanted me to become an actor, and I kind of wanted to do it too. But I'm glad I became an actor. Well, I never did. I'm glad I did the classes, I should say, because look, a lot of that shit that I do now with the whole being on camera thing.
Man,
shut my ass up. A lot of that's where I got it from. All right, this is how you got to project. But anyways, there was one more. Is there?
No, that's it.
I know there was something else that I wanted to say. Anyway, let's do the last ad.
All right.
Anyways. Hey. All right. Orderly. This podcast is brought to you by Time Travelers, Inc. Do you ever wish you could go back in time and undo that embarrassing thing you did in 5th grade? And why'd you move it? Scroll down. 5th grade, or how about that one night you had one too many shots of karaoke? Well, look no further than the Time Travelers Inc. For just 4 easy payments of $19.99. Our team of time travelers experts will allegedly send you somewhere in time. Though we can't really specify when or exactly how this works, or if it does. Each trip comes with a 100% money back guarantee. If we fail to launch you into the void of infinite possibilities, just sign the waiver, hold your breath, and hope for the best. Time Travelers Inc., where your past is our future, or something like that. Anyways, what a day we've had. It is a lovely week, and now we're happy again because TikTok is back. Don't put any sounds on. I read this. Well, that's it for today's episode. Remember, 170 million of us wanted to keep TikTok because fun things are fun. But a couple of hundred of people in government said, nah, we're good. We'll just do what's best for our wallet and Mark Zuckerberg's piggy bank. And then, plot twist, they gave it back the next day. Allegedly because Trump has a soft spot for it. What a hero, swooping in to save the day like a social media savior. Like the social media savior we never asked for, but apparently deserve. Democratic at its finest. Democracy at its finest. Folks, see you next time. You just ruined my final thought. See you next time. Deuce.
Our 2 cents.